Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the 5th major, the John Deere Classic, is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Currently 1 under for the tournament. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
The second hole of TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke, knock it on, can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle, get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
That's the birdie with big wings. Easy done. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Looking really good. Just a short par putt needed on this hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Oh, almost went in. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Currently at -4 for the round. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Good shot there, Beamer. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Oh, that's a ripper. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently in a share of top spot. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3, down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't. Needs a little ground help to the left.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. Oh, what a great stroke. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
currently 5 under overall. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Well, that's a handy shot. Playing this shot from 120 yards. He shares the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt is about 8 feet. This one's looking good. There it is. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will move him to 6 under par. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Oh, what a stroke. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 7 under. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one's looking good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Now he's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
Yeah, sitting pretty nicely in that bunker there, but a nice up and down indeed.
Well, 13th, that's unlucky for some, Rich.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Beautiful shot. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in 2nd. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving themselves a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
This putt to get to 10 under par.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh. That hole's done. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. That's heading into the rough, I think. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Nice out the rough here.
And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. Going with the 7. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And that signs off on today's round. And there you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot. Not bad, eh, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Quality shot, that one. Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. So close to the eagle. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Opting for the 4-iron here.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Looking better.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well struck. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. This one's dialed in. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Setting up in the first cut here. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one heading to the bunker.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. That's incredible. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
This one's bunker bound. This would be a great up and down. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Wonderfully played. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Lovely effort that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. Little birdie look in here.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Where will this one end up?
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
He has this putt to save his par. Yeah, he'll take that. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And choosing the 8-iron here. Splash. This is their 5th shot. And here's their 7th shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And this next putt is for triple bogey. That's frustrating. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in 2nd. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Didn't that look good for a long time? Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Great touch.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard with John Rahm trailing in 2nd place. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. A 7-footer right here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Now 5 shots up after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We have a par 4 on this one. Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
And he needs this to save par. If it's up, it could be in. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Oh, nice looking putt. That gets the job done. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second. That's some good golf right there. Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deer Run, the players are faced with a question. Rich, lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite a bit down the slope on the right-hand side. This is a great opportunity and possibly the final birdie opportunity on this golf course.
Oh, just missed.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. Putting for par. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
I've seen worse looking swings at a playground. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace. Thank you, everyone. Good game. Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde? I can never tell, but I tell you what, I think Mr. Jekyll was in the front and Mr. Hyde was on the back, because that's what it looked like.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Coy, 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the John Deere Classic is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer, as they begin their round, what do you think of their chances?
Small leads are no fun because you think that you should win, you kind of expect to win, but you know that there's some good golf that must be played to get you over the line. I got to say, small leads are just uncomfortable.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Great rhythm on that swing. Well, this should affect the ball flight. This shot from about 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Wow, that almost went in the hole. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
That could play. Not a bad play, that one. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. And this one is for his par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Needs this one to kick right. Wow, what a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Handy effort, that one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
This is on a stupendous line.
No, that's too bad.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Putt is underway.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Hey, nice looking line. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
That's tidy. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Ooh, yeah, golf clap, really good. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. This one might roll into the rough. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
They get a little ground draw here. Ooh, good look at a birdie here.
Looking really good.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Downhill all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
Starting to look really good.
That is a beauty. What a putt. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Well played, mate. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Needs this one to kick right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt is from 14 feet. It's on a great line. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place. Second shot here on the 11th. What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
This one's online. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Opportunity to make their par. Nice line. Solid par putt, that. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is their look at birdie.
Get excited. This could go in. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving themselves a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Wow, Rich. That's impressive.
It's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Well, that'll play. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. This one is right down the pipe. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for a par here. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. A good stroke. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second. Here we are at the 17th tee.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. An opportunity for a birdie here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one needs to kick left.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, would you have a look at that? Through 54 holes, they're putting on an absolute show. A huge buffer going into the final round.
They're ahead of a host of players going into this final round. I'm hoping that this player gets a good night's sleep because this is going to be a pressure-packed final.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. This player's dialed in. What a shot. And here we are with the third shot. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, just 183 yards back up the hill. Semi-blind tee shot.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? And that's all she wrote. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, what a super shot. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Nicely done. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. 8 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. Attaboy, good shot. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie. A great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Going with the 5-wood. Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Playing their 4th shot.
Nicely done.
This putt for par here. Yeah, we'll take that. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
And a par putt awaits him.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Go on, get in the hole. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
How close was... Oh, you beauty! An eagle!
Nice little pitch shot. Wonderful touch. Gets it to go. Mark me down for a 3. Thank you.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we have a short par 4.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Oh, well done. Second shot here on the 14th. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. He's currently sitting in 1st place. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. With a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Not a bad line, this. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Going with the 7. Should find the green.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Wonderful shot. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Going with the 5-iron here. A chance to chip in here and snatch the title. Very crafty, that. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.